This maize takes 72 days to mature.
Okay.
So we planted this maize on the 20th of September.
All right.
And today is October 24th. You can see.
Yeah. All right, viewers. So today, Services Limited. I'm on one of their production fields, and I came to see some amazing works here. And you just can see something behind me. They have some type of varieties that they have on their field here. And what is behind me, I understand, is just a month old. But then in between the plants, you can see that the field is very clean. Yeah, it's very clean. So there is a gentleman here, right? And the last time we went to his farm, but this time around, this is a company farm, MMB seed. So he is going to throw more lights on the farm. And I know when you see him, most of you know the face already, especially those that usually follow our channel knows him already. So here is the gentle farmer, Mr. Solomon is here with us.
Yeah.
Solo,
Yeah.
it's been a while.
Yes.
How is everything?
Can't complain.
Today I'm seeing some amazing works on your field here.
Yes. This is MMB Seeds and Agricultural Services. This is our production field.
Oh, okay.
So here, what we do is that when we get our parent materials, either from crop research or wherever we get them from, we do multiply them here. Okay. And then we later give to our outgrowers. Situations where we need those ones that have special attention. We try to produce it ourselves.
Oh, that's great.
So that is what we do here.
All right. So when you say those that need special attention, what kind of crops are you talking about? Is it the maize or any other crop?
It's the maize.
Oh,
it's the maize. So now that we are here, we'll take you through the entire farm.
Oh, okay.
And then you see some of the things I'm talking about.
All right. So
to keep the ball rolling. For instance, this is one of our maize.
Okay.
We want to check the potential yield.
Okay.
This maize takes 72 days to mature.
Okay.
So we planted this maize on the 20th of September.
All right.
And today is October 24th. You can see.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Yeah. And what's the secret? And
it's extra early variety.
Okay.
What is happening now is that the world is changing. You know, global warming and its challenges. So today, planting a maize taking you 3 or 4 months to mature has its own advantage and disadvantage.
Okay.
What is happening at Mepe right now? Should they have this maize right after the water dry down and then the plant, they can quickly get food.
Oh.
Within the next 2 months, there should be food available.
That's great.
So we want to see how best we can solve the problem. We are growing, we are multiplying, so you realize that our number
production must be coming quickly.
We just have to satisfy our needs.
Oh, that's great.
So this maize is called Apreku.
Apreku.
Yes.
Is it Apreku, my daughter?
I don't know how come it's called. I'm sure it is the breeder who named it. But
okay.
We nickname it here at MMB as Dikabe.
Dikabe.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
As in Adikaba.
Oh, okay. In a way.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. And so this is one of our maize. We want to, after we have worked on it, we have done everything. We want to see if somebody should grow 1 acre and it has met all the conditions, how many bags the person will get. So we want to know the potential yield. Yes, and so that is what we are doing now.
All right. So if I should understand clearly, so meaning this is sort of like an experimental sort of things you are doing here. Oh, that's
unfortunately, after the time we planted, the rain wasn't coming.
Okay.
So our plant population, you could see that we missed some here.
Yeah.
So that result will not be all that accurate.
Okay.
But at least we can, we can approximate and then we see what
you get out of.
So when you see the plant population not too close, that's what has happened.
All right. So, but then I'm seeing something too. Like what I'm seeing here is, in terms of, I think the camera can get closer, then we show to the viewers. When you look in between, zoom it clearer, you see that there are no weeds, in exception of these few weeds I'm seeing here. You realize that the farm is very clean. It's like, even if one should get broom, you can even be able to swim in between the farm. What's the secret behind all these ones too?
The last time we met, I spoke about perfection. We've been doing this for many years.
Okay.
And so we know what to do, at what time to do it. And so when you speak of weed control, fall army worm and stuff, we become masters of it. So it's not really a problem. It depends on the agrochemicals we use. After we plant our maize, on the 10th day, we apply NPK.
Okay.
In fact, in the case of this maize, we plant the maize and the fertilizer on the same day because we use a planter.
Okay.
Yes. After 30 days, we will do top dressing with the urea. I think it was just last week. Our weed control, there are weeds that there are chemicals that we use to control weeds in crops.
All right.
We have what we call like run-ups that used to control every weed at all, but we have some we call selectives.
All right.
We can use to control weeds in pepper and blah blah blah. There are some that is meant for maize as
Maize,
well.
alright.
The secret here is that you don't need to wait until the grass has grown to a certain stage. When that happens, you not get the best of results. Yes, and so you have to apply as very early as possible. We applied this, we did the weed control very early. And so now the plant has grown, formed their own canopy. The sunlight is not penetrating directly. And so more weeds will not go, as I explained the last time we met. Yes, and we've done our fall and we control as well.
Okay. And,
yes, and so
I'm seeing one also opposite this very one.
Yes,
it's the same thing, right?
No, it's the same thing. There's a gutter here.
Oh, okay. So
if you plant, water will not allow it to survive.
That's great.
Yes.
That's great.
And so the chemical we use is Selector.
Selector.
It's the leading chemical selective in town now.
Okay.
It has both atrazine and then nicotine, everything combined, 240 all inside.
All right.
Although it's quite expensive. When you go to the shelf, it looks expensive, but it's cheaper.
Oh, okay.
Because you go and buy other chemical, you have to buy 240 and buy all other things to make six. But this one with just 1 liter, which is around 9,500, depending on the shop. Okay. We take good care of this.
That's fine.
So this is Dicabe.
Dicabe, all right.
Dicabe. Now, what is the advantage here? The Dicabe, it's mature very early. It's extra early material. We have some that mature between 70 days, like this one, which is maturing 70 days. There's another group that will mature around 90 days. And then another that goes beyond 100. Yes. So this is the extra early one. Barely 2 months. 2 months, 2 weeks, you are getting your maize. Now, those who for one or two reasons couldn't plant early, and the season is almost gone, this is a very good variety they're supposed to fall on.
All right.
Yes. And then those who want to go into fresh corn selling, ability to there. Watch what I pack.
All right.
Look what you buy the fast. It's a very good variety. This is one of our seeds. We can.
Meaning you would have in like you have in bulk that these people
we have
all right.
That whosoever want to buy,
they can contact.
They just contact us.
So all right. So viewers, you are hearing. He said whosoever want to buy, you can also contact and you get yours from them, because this special they are the experts in the work. So all you have to do is share his contact like I did the last time. So if you need some to buy from them, because they are experts, and if you need any form of education concerning how they control the farm in terms of the weeds, in terms of planting, chemical application, anything general about the whole cornfield, you can also contact them for that, because this is MMB Seeds and Agricultural Services Limited, and today we are on their field, and they are taking us through some of their varieties, special, let me call it that way, special varieties. He said this one is called Dicabe. Or is that not in Dicabe? So it's another name anyway. Usually when they do, seeds in the Ashanti regions, they give them names like Obatampa. Last time I came, they said Ope Bro. I can still remember that. Ope Bro and other stuff.
I think you met Ope Bro with one Mr. Promise there.
Yeah, exactly. It's a session of Mr. Promise, Ope Bro too. So today we are on Volta land. So this is Dicabe. This is the first time I'm hearing Dicabe anyway. So how long has this been in existence?
No, we start selling this. We released it, I think, just this year, the previous season that we start. Yes.
Oh, okay.
They have to work on it, test it around all parts of the country to see whether it's able to meet all the conditions.
Oh, that's fine.
Before it was released recently.
Oh, okay. So far, farmers are buying.
Yeah, people are buying. It's a hot cake in town.
Oh, wow. Yes, so that means positive feedbacks.
Yes. People are buying it.
That's great. Yes. That's great. So you are just hearing, so people are buying it. So it's a hot cake in town. So all you also have to do is just try your best, lay your hands on it. Especially if you are a maize farmer, I think this is the best thing for you to buy, especially with this kind of weather now. This is the best thing to do for you now. So
it's a hybrid. It's a hybrid.
All right.
And I'm telling you, 20th of September. Today's 25th, right?
Yeah, today's 25th
of October. So it's barely a month.
Exactly.
5 days. And look at the height. Look at everything. It's not GMO. It's this hybrid proper. Down we've worked on it.
All right.
Yes. So time is far against us. So these are some of the things we can do quickly, and then So we are still working on it to check the potential yield, but it's already in the market.
Oh, okay.
And then we are working on it. Right. And so this is just one of it. We have Tintim around. We have Suhundo around.
Okay.
We have other ones that are even working against fall and and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And so we'll close this section.
Yeah.
Then we'll
go to the other side.
And then yes.
All right. So viewers, we are moving to the other side of the field. That's also another variety. So So let's go there and see what they also have there and what we can also learn. So we are on on another part of the field, and where I'm standing is pure, according to the workers here, the experts here, they said this is a pure experimental field, and I'm even seeing some indications here already. So kindly bring it closer to this. Just let them see this. So they have some indications here. The inscriptions they have on this, they literally, yeah, it's this. It has a code here, male F1, and planting date is also attached to it. So they have it, I think, throughout, and I'm also seeing some unique things here on the field. And this is my first time of seeing anyway, because I'm not an agric expert, so don't get me wrong. And they have some envelopes here. I don't know how they are going to call it. When we get to them, they'll be able to describe it for us, that they use in covering the maize neatly. So I think this is a produce on the stick, and they are covering the reason behind that. Mr. Solomon will also help us. So Mr. Solomon, on another special field here, and I'm realizing that this variety is also different, and this is a pure experimental field we're seeing here. So what do you have to tell us about this? Any
These are maize we got from either crop research or sometimes sister companies from within the sub-region,
All
either
right.
from Zimbabwe, Kenya,
Okay.
or what have you.
Mhm.
You realize that the names, they don't have names, they
All
have
right.
codes.
Good. So okay.
Yes, we have not named it yet.
Okay.
We are still working on it.
Mhm.
If the cameraman can go to, you realize that
Mhm.
the maize appear differently.
All right.
Sometimes in terms of the height,
Mhm.
even the color of the leaf, and then even how the silk, the tassel appear and
All right.
everything. So these are different maize.
Okay.
I think this section is just 7 of them. It's another section.
Seen over there. Oh, okay.
So the problem here is it is not raining, so you can't see the beauty
Of it,
of it. But
exactly.
basically, these are seeds that we got from
Mhm.
a sister company or from crop research
All right.
that we are working on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you are now working on them.
Yes, we are working
Oh,
on them.
okay.
We
So
study them, we plant them, we study them.
Mhm.
The number of days it takes to germinate, the number of days it takes for the tassels to come out,
Oh,
the
okay.
silk to come out, and then what have you do a lot of
Things.
activities on it.
Okay.
Maybe measure the height and all those things. Now, the reason why you see these envelopes on it
Mhm.
is just for purity purpose.
Okay.
Just want to make it as pure as we can.
All right.
Because these are different maize. This is the male part of the maize, and this is the female part.
Okay.
And so, what we learn, pollination, cross pollination, and self pollination,
Self-pollination.
is the same that is happening.
All right. So which are you doing here now? Is it
We are doing
self-pollination?
self pollination.
Okay.
What we are trying to avoid cross pollination.
Okay.
Because this is different from this.
All right.
This is the female. This is the male of this.
Okay.
Yes. There's a time that you are supposed to cross them. Then by then it gets to a final stage to get to the farmer.
Oh.
And that's we don't want to do that. So we are trying to make sure that we secure it so it remains as pure as we can. Just our food is not good, so we pack everything here and then when the person comes to take data, it makes it easier for the person, but we secure them nicely.
Oh, that's great.
So as soon as we see sign of the silk, we have what we call the pollen bag.
Okay.
So we will first use the trap. What's the name? Get me one. There's one piece around here.
Viewers, you are learning, so yes, you are learning here, so you have to bring the paper for us to
That's a
learn.
shoot bag.
Yeah. All right.
So this one will be eaten by the time I eat.
Okay.
So this is a shoot bag. As soon as we see that the maize, this transfer the pollen to the maize. Each of these you see here is connected to a single maize.
Okay.
Each of them you see, one of these, the silk, each and every one of them is
Oh.
connected to a silk. So the pollen will move from this place, fall on it. I don't know how it happened, but it moved directly to the maize. So sometimes you see a maize that you realize that there's on the maize stick, there's no maize there.
Yeah.
You see that it's being damaged, it's being eaten by either worms or whatsoever. And so the pollination was not able to. So you see that on this a maize stick, there's a row, there's no maize there. So it means that it didn't cross.
All right.
So each pollen you see here, for now, this is a wind pollinated plant, heavy wind, so the pollen is very plenty. As soon as it's dry, it's ready, it will just shade on this thing. So what we want to do is that
in the form of powder.
Okay.
It's in a powdered form.
Oh, okay.
So what we'll do is as soon as we see that this thing is out, the silk will not show, then we'll cover it, we'll secure it.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
secure with the shoot bag. And then we'll be monitoring this one as well. Normally it starts shading from this very one.
All right.
So as soon as it starts shading, we'll take the shoot bag, this one, then we'll trap it as well. We'll clip it nicely. And then from there, when we realize that it has shade after a day, when we do it this morning, tomorrow morning, we'll just come and harvest the pollen, and then we hand pollinate it, we cross it on this one, and then secure it here.
All right.
So it means this maize has crossed itself. It's very pure. Nothing from anywhere has crossed it.
All right. So a reason for covering it so that no external.
No foreign.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. So
sometimes you buy a maize and they see that it's yellow. It's a white maize, but you see one yellow dot somewhere. It means the pollen has fly from another field to join.
All right.
Brother is saying.
And what my colleague is saying that we are preventing this from external pollination.
Okay.
You could say at the top over there, someone's planted maize over there.
Okay.
When it starts tasseling, we don't want the tasseling to come and what? To pollinate this one. If you pollinate it, it means it destroys the purity of the plant that we are looking for. This is the breeder seed. This is the breeder seed. So we are working on it before it will get to the what? To the farmer.
Oh, okay.
So that's what he's saying. We are just preventing it from what? The external pollination.
All right. So viewers, you are still getting some education there. So,
and so one of the benefits. So when you buy from us our seed, when you get to your farm, see that the maize is very uniform on the farm.
Okay.
You not see one maize tasseling first before the other. They are the same. Everything is in uniform.
Okay.
Yes. If it is cup, if it's two cup, everything is just like that. And so this is one of the things we do
here. Yeah, that's great.
Anything? Another word for the purity is that true to type.
True to type.
Like for instance, you when you are married and you are born, definitely the son will take your everything. So that's what is happening here. So we don't want anything to mix with it.
Okay. And so viewers are just hearing it's true to type. So it's just like we humans, and once you give birth, automatically in one way or the other, some of your children don't automatically look like you or somebody in the family. They
confirm what he's saying. If the cameraman can see, you see this maize, they look alike. These ones also look alike. These ones look alike. These also look alike. That is how
can they turn around so that they see? So focus on the maize, shoot the maize, and then let them see, so that they see what we are talking about.
And so if you can see that maize there is still undergoing the process. We are now trying to tap the pollen grain, the powdered form of the milk.
Okay.
More or less like we are trying to tap the
all right, let's walk closer.
We are not trying to tap the stem and to cross.
Okay.
So this is a shoot back.
Okay.
You see, this one has not started shading yet.
Okay.
So we realize, this one has come.
Okay.
So quickly you have to secure it.
By covering it.
By covering it with shoot back. Then as soon as you see that this one has started shading, you use the bigger envelope, which is the pollen bag, to cover it. After a day, it will start shading inside the pollen bag. We'll take it, cover it, and then take this one away and use the rest of that to cover it. Because this one is not big alone to hold the maize until it is mature.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically that's what we do.
All
This is another different variety, and we are working on them. The rain is not coming well, so they are struggling back.
All right, so viewers, so like he's saying, you can see the difference here even on the signpost they have here. The inscription is, this one is TZEEEUI21, and planting date is also different as compared to the other one. So the difference is here. But then I'm seeing some things on the floor, like white substances being spread around. Is it fertilizer?
Fertilizer we apply, but since there it has not grown, so.
So what kind of fertilizer is it?
MPK.
This is the MPK. Oh, okay. All right, Tiva MPK. All right, okay.
The whole process is selfing.
Okay.
But you can't just come out with the selfing like that. So you have to go through a process.
Okay.
After everything, it is called what? Selfing.
Selfing. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Why the name selfing?
You are selfing yourself.
Because you do the selfing yourself.
Oh,
you
okay.
do the crossing yourself.
All right.
So that is
Okay, so this is a selfing process. So
yes.
meaning until you are done, you don't have any name for it yet.
Yes, until you are done.
No, okay.
So, researcher will come and
Then you get the cups that is called selfing.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. So, viewers, you are just hearing. So, until they are done, for now, what they are doing is they are experimenting things. So, the outcome is what is going to determine the name that they will be given to this particular corns you've seen on this particular field. So, I think for now, we'll end it here. Go to the other side of the farm and bring you more contents.
These are male and female plants.
All right.
They are male and female ones. So by the time we are also multiplying as well, we'll get more of the grains, we multiply it to commercial quantity, then we'll give it to our outgrowers.
All right.
And so maybe from here, we'll move to the next field and show you what we are doing, what the outgrowers do. We are doing it ourselves.
All right.
Yeah, so from here, we can move to that place and
all right.
have a look at it.
Okay.
So when you see it, some of them they label it F1, which means hybrid, first generation.
Okay.
It's just like that. And so some of them are OPV, that's open pollinated variety. It costs itself, anything is done anyhow. But the hybrid, we do it carefully.
All right.
And so when you go to the market, the OPV is cheaper than the hybrid.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And so that is what we do.
All right. So, all right. Thanks so much for the education here. So, like he stated, we are going to the other field and to bring in more views on what they are doing on this particular. This is MMB Seeds services, the agric services here. So we are on their field today to learn more things about how they go about, in terms of bringing you hybrid seeds. So this is one of their experimental fields that we are on, and they've clarified everything for us here. Maybe I'd have to find time and come back when they are done with the process here to see the outcome of the whole process. All right, so until then, we are moving to the other field. All right, so viewers, this is also another section of the farm, and this, I think this is kind of like what the outgrowers have been doing, right? Yes. And so this, you should be the best person to talk about this.
So after we take the foundation seed, the breeder seed from the breeder,
okay,
we make it our foundation seed. We multiply it and have it as our foundation seed.
Okay.
The breeder will produce it. We'll make it our foundation seed. Now the foundation seed is what we give to the outgrowers.
Okay.
Yes, that's from the foundation of the hybrid thing. So as you can see, maybe you see this is the male line.
Okay. So
this is the male line.
That to them.
This is the male line. You realize that it looks different from how the female looks like. This is the female line. Okay. And so this is what we do. After planting 4 female lines, we insert another 1 male line.
Okay.
Now, when it is time for the tasseling, quickly we detassel the female. Okay. Remove the tassel. The female, this maize, what we call hermaphrodite, is have both the male and the female on it. So quickly we detassel the female. Okay. When we detassel the female part of this maize, the 4 lines, then we allow the male line to cross. It's either done by bees or by wind. Okay. Yes. Once air is blowing or insect jump from this part of the male and land on this one, it crosses. Or even if air blows, it takes the pollen. Oh, okay. And then yes, automatically. Then it will cross. So now we have produced a hybrid seed. The seed that we produce will carry features of this and features of this. Okay. So maybe in the case of a particular crop, maybe this one is drought resistant. This one is not a drought resistant, but it's doing very well. It's going toward it. That's a big cups. Okay. So when you take a stem from this one and put it on the egg of this one, it will give what we call a hybrid. Right. Now that hybrid will be able to withstand drought. It will be able to grow big, and then so that is basically
the outcome is surely going to give you a proper yield.
A proper yield, yes. Right. A proper yield. So you get so that is it will give you a proper yield.
Oh, that's great. Yes. That's great. Then you guys are doing amazing work here, and I hope today you're also learning something from their field here. That's MMB Seeds field, and they are doing amazing. And how many acres are we talking about here?
This one is about 8 acres.
8 acres of this field. Oh wow, then people are going to make a cool cash. We are teaching people producing more, but once they are done, the interesting aspect of the thing is once they are done, they also try it on their own field to see the outcome of it before bringing it to you. So when they are talking about it, it's not as if they are just done processing the thing, but when we went to the other side of the field where they are doing the experiment, once they are done, they plant in a larger acres to also know the outcome of it. So when they give it out to you, they know the quality of it, they know what it takes, to produce, the duration, they know absolutely everything about it before they sell them out to you. Or is that not the case?
Yes. So a lot of research work has gone into this. I was telling you earlier, when we take data on this. Yeah. So in the case of this particular variety, you see it has 1, 2, 3. Okay. This one will definitely not survive, but these two will survive. And so when you buy it and you plant, this is how your maize is going to look like. Big cups and nicely.
Let me get it again. You have 1, 2, 3. 1, so 2, you are saying probably one is not.
This one will not make it.
Okay,
this one
so
will not survive.
Get closer. Let's see.
It's late. It will not survive, but these two will survive.
Okay.
You see how it's looking nice.
Yeah.
And so when you buy seed from us, you plant. By the time this guy also has crossed it and has added its property on it, it's become a different thing altogether. And so the male, for instance, this male, we planted it 4 days earlier. Okay. Before planting the female one, so that by the time this silk will be ready, the sperm or the pollen of this one also be ready, so it should be able to cross. Okay. If you are not into it and you go and try it on your farm, you disaster. So don't try it. It's a research work.
All right.
So they know when this one will be ready and they know when this one will be ready. So the timing is very important. The fertilizer application, all those things are a lot of factors that goes into it. So it's not something that you just get up and do. Yes. And so this is how we produce the hybrid seeds.
Oh, okay.
So you can see it cut across all of them. The costs are two, and they are big.
Okay.
In size is the same. So if they run across like that, it's not something that it's not a GM actually. It's a hybrid seed. I would like to add.
Always the topmost crop will do well than the second one.
Okay.
So that is so the third one. It's just nothing will be on it.
All right.
But the topmost one that will give you the bigger, the bigger one that you want. This is what is going to give you, and this one will give you the medium one.
Oh, okay.
And so this variety of maize is called Suhundu.
Suhundu. Why Suhundu?
That could be the name of the breeder.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe
the
researcher, or you have Kunjowari, Barifako. You have different. And so those who are into poultry farming can follow on us. We have a maize called Kunjowari. Okay. The protein content is very high. So when you use it to feed your fowl, the egg is very yellow, and it's quality. Okay. And so these are some of the things we do. This is one man business. He's trying hard to look. He has employed a lot of us. This is our field, and then we have a processing site too. For those who are even at the administration section, and then our cars, our drivers. So these are people that the government need to come step in and support, so that we can scale it up. Yeah. This is how we build a nation. Americans, we envy today. The Chinese, we envy today. They also like this.
Yeah. So viewers, agric is a new thing, and agric is the future. For a nation to develop and become successful, the indigenous or those that are in the country must always survive. And how can you survive without food? You cannot survive without food. People are leaving the country. Last time I went to one of the nearby farms, and I was telling one of the farmers that now a lot of individuals in the country want to jackpot. That's a new term. They want to leave the country fly. But hey, people are going to Canada, USA, and they are on the field farming, especially Canada. Most of the youth now, when they go to Canada and they get to the field, they pick apple. Yeah, they pick apple. They pick apple. They go to most of the fruit farms and they work there. Why? Because when they get it, they pay them huge.
Yes.
Meanwhile, we have fertile lands here that without even adding chemicals, our crops are doing extremely well on our fields here. And so if individuals like this know that this is the new thing that they have to use their money to invest in, I think it's best to sometimes come together to support people like this, because like you stated, they've been able to provide jobs for people. But when I came, I saw a lot of people, even some are already on the field. They are harvesting maize. When I came, they're harvesting maize, which I'm yet to even meet some of them. And some are also done, they are taking their break. They were eating when I came here. So and administrators are there. So we'll be moving to another field.
Yes, before then, you see, by principle, I decided not to be complaining, but sometimes when you need a rice. Look, everything we use here is based on, the white man comes here to us to buy cocoa, and it's based on scale. We are producing hybrid seed. If I should take my maize to farm, somebody produce our Opebro, the number 5 bag, and somebody also produce, let's say, another variety. I don't want to mention a brand name. The Opebro is
the
heavier.
One that is the system. Obatampa. It is the
These
system.
these are OPV. Now, when I put number 5 maize sack, is full, Opebro, and somebody put another variety there. When you put it on scale, Opebro is far heavier
than the other variety.
Although the same sack is full, but in terms of quality, the hybrid seed is. Now, why am I making this point? We find ourselves in a country where the white man comes to buy cocoa, coffee from us, even gold, and they put scale on it. Everything they bring down here is based on scale. The agrochemicals we use is in liters. The fertilizer is in kilograms. Even the seed we are selling, now we are trying to put our own kilograms. But after all this hustling, then a woman will be in the market and so by the time, if I should finish with my farm, so this farm, I'm expecting to get maybe 3 tons. Maybe 2 tons in 1 acre. And I know that, okay, 1 kg, I'm selling around 4 CD. So even before I go to market, I should know what I'm getting. But now before I carry my produce to farm, and then the buyer will not determine my fate. When the person is fat, depending, some of them even add their breast, and nobody's doing anything about it. That is why.
And they even have their own kunko.
Yes, they plant
the one that they take and buy it from us. it will be different from the one they will be selling in the market.
Well, yeah, because
And so
there's sort of this thing.
Yes, and so it makes sense for a brother man to leave to Japan to Canada and work for 1 hour and get $20.
Exactly.
And then come back, put up his nice house and stay inside, and I'll be here. So sometimes when they say we shouldn't Japan, it doesn't make sense. In fact, if I get opportunity, I'll Japan.
Yeah, here is in fact because of the living conditions and the way people are going about things in the country. When he has the opportunity, he will surely Japan. You leave the country and go make some cool cash. I know for him when you should leave and he will surely come by. Do you know what he's going to do? He will surely come and invest
I'll buy land and then get a ranch and then go
into
to cattle
into agriculture. So his Japan is a purpose of going to get more cash to come and invest in agriculture. So anything, any other
my
thing
friend
also want
talks
to
about
add?
the yellow corn. He talk of the Kunjowari. We have the other one called Abonten.
Okay.
And that one use 75 days to be matured. So we have all those things. Like you said, that the milk content in the yellow corn is very, very far than the white one.
Okay.
So like you said, the poultry, those who are into poultry, though, they should come to us. They should contact us. We'll give them education and other things, how to go about it. So we have the Kunjowari and then the Abonten.
Okay. All right. Okay, so any other thing you want to add, or
Yes,
go to the other field?
so our we have a lot of maize, different variety for different purposes. And so whosoever want to go into maize farm should come and see us. Our shops, our processing side is at Kojobi. We have some of our farm at Afegame for irrigation purpose. We have some at Hojo here. We have some at Mache. And recently we used to have one at Ziavi. So these are where we have our farms. Our main office, our administration, where we run the office is at police depot, just opposite the police depot. That is where we run our office. And so, but for our produce, we have them in all the agro shops. Yes. And actually, it's not throughout the we are know of Techima, Kumasi, and then part of the northern region. I don't know of central region, but and then part of Assam place, eastern region. We have our produce there. Just give a call. I'll leave my number with you. Give a call. They will deliver it. Any part of the country will deliver it. Yes, and it's very affordable. I was telling you last time, our seeds, you see this seed now, it's not raining, you know, and this maize is going through drought, it's going to the stress. When somebody has gone to do the blah 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 at somewhere and ship it down, they didn't go through this condition. And so sometimes when you buy it and you take it to your farm, it comes with its own challenge. But with this one, it's been done here. Yes, if I believe for the past 2 weeks, it's struggling, but the maize is trying to adapt to it. And then to survive. So anyway, play pala.
To go through same process like surviving here.
It's profitable. Remember the kuku na me talk le de lawe. Me ga no believe park me ko kui because eke cross eke nso ye de baji ye ba fe yo chi. Next time I ga call the same thing ga fade. I make lemon. That nse je di asan go so I drop you. Ata go be ne play pala me ga ga go to na ga pa. Don't show what you have. This is the first generation. That time will be F1 hybrid seed. Yeah, I see definitely F1 because it's first generation. That first generation you can me one now. Nega play. Yeah, I got far. That's the second generation. The more you keep on planting, instead of dropping, that never one day I put bag on ton. Next time never you could drop by a ton. It keeps on dropping. Time will come la. I want to be OPV. Maga for profit. Tamile instead of the laube, super hybrid there. Super. Luckily, me probably foreign ones are over 70 cities, over 60. Let me drop net as low as 30, 40.
Wow.
Yes, so that the ordinary person can buy and sow. Yes, I mean, do it. The me from blue, and if I put the car, the line, maybe I was spray, I just come machine as well to spray. And never fertilizer, every fertilizer. Telephone town. They bleed the carpet pen to color a boy to me. I need to envy and buff my quad, and a glass space gun there, and you buff my bed review the value. Yes, the name 20 centimeters. And then by 75 for Jack Potter. I got the meadows is a bull. You can when you don't remember not the piano, move where baby Cafra, I can make a decision and copy practice. And then you have started to take over for a pattern. The male plant was come closer. Planted on the 1st September.
Yeah. Then the female one was planted on the 6th of October. So that is the interval. Yeah.
All right. So they've just clarified one thing there also. So they have throw more light onto certain things that are happening in the country. So if I'm not an expert, you'd have to contact them. So I'd also be sharing their contact numbers on the screen. So whatever education you want, you can contact. When you call me, I don't have anything to share with you. Maybe probably I can only talk about the visit I paid to the field. But as to all the explanations they are giving here, I'm also learning from them. And so they are the experts. They're always on the field 247. So I'll share the contacts with you. Then whatever you need in terms of purchase, in terms of education, any general guidelines you need concerning agriculture, you can equally contact the two gentlemen that you see on the screen here. So until then, we're moving to another field.
Please subscribe to the channel and hit on the post notification bell for more updates.